Hi, my name is Emily Huffman. I'm the author of the Shattered Trilogy, and this is the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast.
Show number 647. Welcome to the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast, helping you celebrate Celtic culture through music. I am Mark Gunn. This podcast is here to build our diverse Celtic community and help the incredible artists who so generously share their music with you. So, if you hear music you love, please email the artists. Let them know you heard them on the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast. Musicians depend on your generosity to keep making music, so please find a way to support them. Buy a CD, album, pen, shirt, digital download, or join their communities on Patreon, just like this podcast has one. You can find a link to all the artists in the show notes, along with show times when you visit our website at CelticMusicPodcast.com. If you're a Celtic musician or in a band, or if you want a special gift, send an email to follow@bestcelticmusic.net. You'll get information on how to submit music to the podcast, plus find out how to subscribe. And as I said, you'll also get a free gift. So check it out. So the Kickstarter went absolutely spectacular. I want to thank everyone who supported it. I really, really appreciate it. I know I sent a bunch of emails out last week, and I appreciate your patience. We're back to the regular schedule just on Thursdays, and that'll continue probably through the entire year. I don't have any plans to do another Kickstarter for the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast at all this year. So I hope you are still subscribed. If you're not, again, send an email to follow@bestcelticmusic.net and find out how you can sign up once again to the newsletter. We kicked off the show with Seán Heely, the Dram Circle, Quarantune, and the EBE Reel from his album Dramagical. Next up is Faoileán with the Coalminer from their album Far Hills.
Grian Josh she's Fall along the man a chin from Henya Hullet in art I'm not in long Pal Sishkin I'm ratan a chin herish Han a bali kivek he sen roche Fiach wakat in yoga I saw his kid on the yellow. I'm a heavy
After Faoileán came Olivia Bradley with A Gaelic Blessing from Misty Morning Shore, then Ben Doran with a medley from his album Ceol on Chroi 2, and we finished up the set with Mànran with Latha. I'm going to assume that's how that's pronounced. I don't know specifically. I believe it's Scots Gaelic, and due to a few things that are going on in my life right now, I was a little bit in a rush putting this episode out. I might be in Italy, in fact, in the coming weeks, so I don't know. Stay tuned for that, but probably find out about it when I'm there. I want your feedback. What are you doing today while listening to the podcast? You can send a written comment along with a picture of what you're doing while listening. Email me at follow@bestcelticmusic.net. Yes, that's right. Same email address. Makes it a little bit easier, right? I just had a moment of inspiration this past week. Alfred the Great wrote from Germany, "Hi, I'm Bam Bam Hercules from Bamberg. I've been listening to the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast since the first few podcasts. Top, down, left, right, cheers, Prost, Selkirk Grace, and a quick smile to Nigel from Bamberg, England as well." Thanks so much, Alfred. Jeff Laszlo emailed from Smyrna. "Mark, love your podcast. I always work out while listening. The music puts me in a good state of mind. Sandy's Chanter and Antarctica were great songs for a workout. Love the energy. Reminds me a bit of Cleghorn." Very cool. I hope you enjoyed last week's bonus workout episode. I enjoyed working out to that episode myself this week. And Brandon Davis commented on Facebook, "Love the podcast." Thank y'all so much for sending in some comments. I really appreciate it. Keep them coming. We have St. Patrick's Day coming up, and, always nice to have a whole bunch of feedback to share. Let's get back to the music. Next up, we have Beltaine with I'm a Rover from their album Mercy.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, hey! night be darkest dungeon, not a star to be seen above. I will be guided without a stumble to the arms of my only love. I went up to her bedroom window, kneeling gently upon a stone. I rapped on a bedroom window, my darling dear, do you lie alone? Well, I'm a rover, seldom sober. I'm a rover of high degree, and when I'm drinking, I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. She raised her head from a feathered pillow, raised her arms up around her breast, saying, who's that's my bedroom window, disturbing me and me long night's rest? It's only me, your own true lover. Open the door and please let me in, for I have come on a long night's journey, and I am near drenched to the skin. Well, I'm a rover, seldom sober. I'm a rover of high degree, and when I'm drinking, I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. She opened the door with the greatest pleasure. She opened the door and she let me in. We both shook hands and embraced each other until the morning we lay as one. Now my love, I must go and leave you, though the mountains be high above. I will climb them with greater pleasure, now that I've been with me only love. Well, I'm a rover, seldom sober. I'm a rover of high degree, and when I'm drinking, I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. I'm a rover, seldom sober. I'm a rover of high degree, and when I'm drinking, I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company. Well, I'm a rover, seldom sober. I'm a rover of high degree, and when I'm drinking, I'm always thinking how to gain my love's company.
bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, in that hole there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree, with the tree in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, oh, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on that tree there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch, with the branch in the tree, in the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on that branch there was a limb, a rare limb, a rattling limb, with the limb and the branch and the branch and the tree, in the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on that limb there was a twig, a rare twig, a rattling twig, with the twig and the limb and the limb and the branch and the branch and the tree, in the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on that twig there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest, with the nest and the twig and the twig and the limb and the limb and the branch and the branch and the tree, in the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Well, in that nest there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird, with the bird in the nest, in the nest, in the twig, in the twig, in the limb, in the limb, in the branch, in the branch, in the tree, in the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Well, in that bird there was an egg, a rare egg, a rattling egg, with the egg in the bird, and the bird, and the nest, and the nest, and the twig, and the twig, and the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the branch, and the tree, in the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Well, in that egg there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird, with the bird and the egg, and the egg, and the bird, and the bird, and the nest, and the nest, and the twig, and the twig, and the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the branch, and the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on that bird there was a feather, a rare feather, a rattling feather, with a feather and the bird, and the egg, and the egg, and the bird, and the bird, and the nest, and the nest, and the twig, and the twig, and the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the branch, and the tree, and the hole, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on that feather there was a flea, a rare flea, a rattling flea, with a flea and feather, and the bird, and the egg, and the egg, and the bird, and the nest, and the twig, and the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the tree, and the hole, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Well, on that flea there was a louse, a rare louse, a rattling louse, and the louse, and the flea, and the feather, and the bird, and the egg, and the bird, and the nest, and the twig, and the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the tree, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, rattling bog down in the valley, oh. On that louse there was an eye, a rare eye, a rattling eye, with the eye, and the louse, the flea, and the feather, and the bird, and the egg, and the bird, and the nest, and the twig, and the limb, and the branch, and the tree, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley, oh. Rare bog, rattling bog down in the valley, oh. And on that eye there was a parasite, a rare parasite, a rattling parasite. With the parasite in the eye, and the louse, and the flea, and flea, and the feather, and the bird, and the egg, and the egg, and the bird, and the nest, and the twig, and the twig, and the limb, and the branch, and the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley, oh, ho, the rattling bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh, rare bog, the rattling bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh, ho, the rattling bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh, rare bog, the rattling bog, and the bog down in the valley, oh.
After Beltaine came Hanneke Cassel with Lime Hill, Banks of Spey and Lexy McCaskill from Dot the Dragon's Eyes, then Irishtown with Rattlinbog from On the One Road. Thank you, patrons of the podcast. You are amazing. It is because of your generosity that you get to hear so much great Celtic music each and every week. Your kindness pays for our engineer, graphic designer, Celtic Music Magazine editor, promotion of the podcast, and it allows me to buy the music I play here. It also pays for my time in creating the show each and every week. As a patron, you get music-only episodes before regular listeners. You get to vote in the Celtic Top 20. You get standalone stories, and you get a private feed to listen to the show. All that for as little as $1 per episode. Plus, there's a blog over there. Actually, you can sign up on Patreon for free these days. While not everything is available for free, there is a bunch of stuff that still comes out, including this podcast where you can listen to it. Special thanks to our new and continued patrons of the podcast, Patrick Twomey, Kim, Optimum Prime, Marshall Blosser, and M.I. O'Malley. Thank you so much for your generosity. Here is your 3-step plan to support the podcast. Number 1, go to our Patreon page. Number 2, decide how much you want to pledge every week. $1, $5, $25, $5,000. Make sure you cap how much you want to spend per month. And number 3, keep listening to the Irish and Celtic Music Podcast to celebrate Celtic culture through music. You can become a generous patron of the podcast on Patreon at songhinge.com. And you can also join me on a Celtic Invasion vacation. I take people on trips. And I recently made a change to my one of my other podcasts. It was a personal podcast, but I posted a lot of my Celtic Invasion stories and interviews I've done. And that podcast is now almost Celtic Invasion Vacations exclusive. Head on over to CelticInvasion.com. You can find a link to subscribe to that podcast if you want to do that. Go check it out. I'm still trying to finish up some of the editing, what I want on the show, because there are some things that are like, well, I recorded it there, but is that appropriate? I don't know. I didn't have an intro. We'll see. So go check it out. CelticInvasion.com. Next up is Blame Not the Bard. This is My Son John, and Follow Me Up to Carla from their album, Now and Again.
And slim, and he had a leg for every limb, but now he's got no legs at all, for he can't run a race with a cannonball. Rum die, full a little die, whack full a little do rum die. Were you drunk or were you blind when you left your 2 fine legs behind, or was it a walking upon the sea that took your legs from the ground to the knee? Rum die, full a little die, whack full a do rum die. Wasn't drunk and I wasn't blind when I left me 2 fine legs behind. A big cannonball on the 5th of May tore my 2 fine legs from the knees away. Rum die, full a little die, whack full a do rum die. For I was tall and I was slim, and I had a leg for every limb, but now I've got no legs at all, for you can't run a race with a cannonball. Rum die, full a little die, whack full a do rum die. wars I do proclaim between Don John and the King of Spain. I'd rather have my legs where they used to be than the King of France and his whole navy. Rum die, full a little die, whack full a little rum die. For I was tall and I was slim and I had a leg for every limb. brooding over your old disgrace. Then Blackman's William drove the place and drove you to the farm. Then grace and victory were sure, and soon the fireman he'd secure until he met a Glenmalure with Big McHugh or Barn. Hearst will swear, Lord Kildare, Big will do what Big will dare. Now Prince William, have a care. Fallen is your star low, up with halberd, out with sword. On we go from by the Lord. Big McHugh has given the word. Follow me up to Carlow. towards the Glenamall they flashed, and over the English Pale see all the children of the Gael beneath the Burns banners. The rooster of fight stock, would you let a Saxon cock crow up upon an Irish rock, fly up and teach him manners? Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, fake will do, a fake will dare. Now Prince William, have a care, fallen is your star low. Up with Howard, out with sword, on we go from by the Lord. Big Hugh has given the word, follow me up to Carlow. From Sacker to Glamore, there flows a stream of Saxon gore, great as war, Riogamore, for sending fools to Hades. Now white is sick and grey is fled, and now with Black Prince William's head we'll send it all, but jumping red to Liza and her ladies. Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, fake will do, a fake will dare. Now Prince William, have a care, fallen is your star low. Up with Howard, out with sword, on we go from by the Lord. Big Hugh has given the word, follow me up to Carlow.
dusty road. I need a place to rest my bones. Will someone come show me the way? But still I travel day by day. I lost my way so many times that I don't know what's left to find. And there have been times I've sat alone, but I just wanna get back home. Oh, the journey that I've been has taken a soul of me. I wonder if the person inside still exists. You won't listen manipulation and the lies. So take my thoughts and leave me blind. Sometimes it's worth giving a chance, other times it's out of your hands. Time to see who's worth to me, the efforts that I return to see. But though the journey that I've been has taken a soul, a heartbeat, I wonder if the person inside still exists. You won't listen to what I say, my mind is trying to stay the same. But though the journey changes way, some people they still stay the same, relying hurt for souls. Some people they still stay the same, relying hurt for souls. Some people they still stay the same, relying hurt for souls. Some people they still stay the same, relying hurt for souls.
I like songs that paint me a picture. I like pictures that sing me a song. Fill the world with music and color. Paint me a picture and maybe I'll sing along. I remember lilacs in springtime, pretty girls in the summer sun. I remember days filled with laughter, you and me dancing all night long. Seen the Rockies glisten like diamonds, walk the streets of Rome in the spring, watch the waves break on the ocean, heard the whispers in an Irish breeze. I like songs that paint me a picture. I like pictures that sing me a song. Fill the world with music and color. Paint me a picture and maybe I'll sing along. Everybody has a story to tell. Not everybody tells their story well. Everybody has a song to sing. Sometimes the music doesn't ring. Met an artist in the French market. Her painting sang songs of her youth. Heard a minstrel high on the mountain, painting life with melodies of truth. I remember lilacs in springtime, pretty girls in the summer sun. I remember days filled with laughter, you and me dancing all night long. I like songs that paint me a picture. I like pictures that sing me a song. Fill the world with music and color. Paint me a picture and maybe I'll sing along. I like songs that paint me a picture. I like pictures that sing me a song. Fill the world with music and color. Paint me a picture, maybe I'll sing along. Ooh, I'll sing along. Won't you please sing along?
In Newcastle West, he spent many's a note with Kitty and Judy and Mary. His father rebuked him for being such a ray, for spending his time in such frolicsome ways. But he never can forget the good nature of Jane, cause Fog and me chewed Marathoshe. His parents are ready to shake and to mow, to plow and to harrow, to reap and to sow. His heart been too weary to drop it so low. He set out on high speculation. On paper and parchment they taught him to write. In Euclid and grammar they opened his eyes. In multiplication and truth he was brighter, cause Fog and me chewed Marathoshe. It's no crime. She's the son of King David with 10,000 wives, and his wisdom was highly regarded. He tilled a good garden and work at his ease. Each woman a child can partake of the same. Be war in the cabins and such they could blame him, cause Fog and me chewed Marathoshe. Dress so sweet, hair so neat, watching the girls walking down the street. So sweet, hair so neat, watching the girls walking down the street. But now for the future, he thinks he'll get wise. He'll marry those women who acted so kind. He'll marry them all and then more by and by. Agreed to the bargain. When he'd be old and his soul be a rest, those women and children could gain in his way. They'd all gather round and they'd offer up their prayers to the Lord for the soul of their father. Dress so sweet, hair so neat, watching the girls walking down the street. He looks so sweet, hair so neat, watching the girls walking down the street. He looks so sweet, hair so neat, watching the girls walking down the street. He looks so sweet, hair so neat, watched by the girls walking down the street.
After Blame Not the Bard came Strings and Things with Hurtful Souls from the Unsolicited Dance. Brian Quigley was after that with Lilacs in Springtime from Tales of Distant Shores. And we finished up the set with Screaming Orphans. That was the Limerick Rake from Paper Daisies. Thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I hope you had fun. And if you did, you can vote for your favorite songs and tunes in the episode. It's called the Celtic Top 20. This is our way of finding the best songs and artists each year. You can vote for as many songs and tunes that inspire you in each episode. Your vote helps me create next year's Best Celtic Music of 2024 episode. You have just 3 weeks to vote this year, so cast your vote right now. There's also a playlist, a Spotify playlist, and a YouTube video playlist, so go check those out. We're going to finish up the show with Adventurer by the band Low Lily from their EP. I hope you have a wonderful week. I will be back next week. I'm already working on the next episode so that I can if I'm heading out of town or out of country, I'll be covered while I'm gone. So check out Low Lily. Talk to you soon. Sláinte.
From the top of the sky, you can see
The Irish and Celtic Music Podcast is produced by Mark Gunn, the Celt Father, and our patrons on Patreon. The show is edited by Mitchell Peterson with graphics by Miranda Nelson Designs. Visit our website to follow the show. You'll find a link to all of the artists played in this episode. Todd Wiley is the editor of the Celtic Music Magazine. Subscribe to get 34 Celtic MP3s for free, plus you'll get 7 weekly news items about what's happening with Celtic music and culture online. Best of all, you will connect with your Celtic heritage. Please tell one friend about this podcast. Word of mouth is the absolute best way to support any creative endeavor. And finally, remember, reduce, reuse, recycle, and think about how you can make a positive impact on climate change. Promote Celtic culture through music at CelticMusicPodcast.com.